Why you upset like Cinderella teens? You should see the things I finish inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all, this shit like ketamine. Been on one, been on two, been on everything. Bitch, I'm with my gang, with my squad, what the fuck you want? Soapy rolling gas, I can't hang, bitch, I'm fucking gone. I got people down from the jump, better know your bonds. I got people just tuning in, and the love is strong. Damn, they gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money to the site crash. They on IG tryna get a light back. See, they don't talk that talk, they just type fast. Yeah, we real life, cool, it's really like that. I might roll an eighth inside the blunt, that's a nightcap. Like where my lighter at, boy, I got a flight to catch. Through these ups and these downs, with a guy and a dead thing change. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. You take L's every once in a while, gotta charge to the game. You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah, yeah. Through these ups and these downs, swear to God, ain't a damn thing changed. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. Ooh. I'm just trying to make my bread and feed the fam. These fuckboys need to grow up like Peter Pan. Sometimes I get so high, I never land. Ain't no need to overthink it, I already understand. They be plotting on my downfall and need another plan. But we welcome all that hating, I'm like, thank you, come again. Made a stack off the game and gave 100 to my man. I don't owe no money to him, I just did it cause I can. Yeah, round shit, we ain't on no clown shit. You a product of the people that you stick around with. Don't get caught up in the evil, that'll have you down bad. Ain't no way around that, you gon' need a bounce back, yeah. Posted up with the people I came up with. Charge a couple else in the game, but I still love it. I keep it low key in order to stay above it. I make it all out of nothing, yeah. Through these ups and these downs, with a guy and a dead thing change. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. You take L's every once in a while, gotta charge to the game. You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah, yeah. Through these ups and these downs, with a guy and a dead thing change. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name. You take L's every once in a while, gotta charge to the game. You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah, yeah.
She said that she hate me, I hate me too. I can always tell when you're lying, girl, you're see-through. All these miles away, yeah, I just wanna see you. Baby, give me good face, she hit me like seafood. Remember when I saw you, hi, it's nice to meet you. Know my old girl salty, she just wanna be you. I'm a dog, no Maltese, I don't wanna leave you. Want you right here, I just don't wanna mistreat you, no. Cause I've been a douchebag before, baby girl, I don't wanna repeat. She just won't please me, she look in my eyes, told her why are you bleeding? And I don't even know how to answer. I take these drugs to my bladder. She says she noticed a pattern. She say I look gorgeous, I tell her I'm flattered. But I hate my reflection. When I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason, just wanna feel better. Hate my reflection, when I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason.
The future has come.
Welcome back, everybody. I know you all are like, where's Prado? I want Prado, and I got this Greek guy. Prado got called into work, so he said, Greek, you got to go on for me, but air it on my channel anyways. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So if you're watching on Prado's channel, this is what you're stuck with. You're stuck with us. We're better than Prado. And for everybody who is on my channel, thank you so much for watching. If you're on NR's channel, he's not coming tonight, maybe. Who knows? He might show up. We don't know. But you can watch on NR's channel if you want. Also, we have...
So is it a prerequisite that if you're if you're not going to be on, that we'll stream it on your channel?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Prado loves it.
Not here. Prado's not here.
He calls me at 2:00. He's like, Greek, I got called into work. We got to do the Monday Night Live. We got to give the people what they want. I go, all right. He goes, okay, you and Kryptonian are going to go on and NR. So I set it up on all our channels, okay? And then NR's like, I got a repo car. Kryptonian had some business meeting that he totally forgot about. So as we were a three-way call with Prado, we just tell Prado what he wants to hear. And I'm like, sure, why not? I was going to be on with you anyways, Prado, so why not just put it on my channel? So that's how it went. But we have Curtheus tonight, the big boo.
What's up, fellas?
This time I will not forget to introduce Odinato.
Thank you, my friend, I think.
Yeah, last Thursday. I went, how long did it take? Like 15 minutes? I'm like, yeah, by the way, we got this old guy.
I let it go that long, and then I busted you. So,
yeah, you know. That was bad. And then we got Fowler in the house who's doing his second live stream of the day.
Yeah.
Technically, it's my second live stream because I joined Prado this morning because I'm crazy. I don't know why.
Working hard, man. You're working hard.
So I put a poll on my stream. So for anybody watching on my channel, if you've had a chance to vote, it says, what are your week 1 price predictions? We have 15% saying $25, 15% saying $50, 17% saying $75, and the leader in the clubhouse with 53% is Pradonomics. So everybody loves Pradonomics. They all are rooting for Pradonomics. It's a pretty much landslide victory for Pradonomics in the house.
It shows how many votes you got too. So 53 votes total, which is a pretty decent amount.
Which is crazy because I have 37 viewers and 53 votes. Something's off here. What's going on here?
I voted for Pradonomics. That was my vote.
Of course. Everybody should vote for Pradonomics.
We wanted to go crazy like that.
If it hits Pradonomic numbers, we're all going to be like super excited.
Exactly. So that's why, I'm trying to, will it into existence.
That's what Prado does too. He's just.
Yeah, Moon says 1,000. I'm with her.
If it's 1,000, I'm jumping out of a plane with you, Odie.
You're jumping out of a plane with me long before he gets there.
I'm gonna be so scared.
So is Curtheus and Fowler.
Yeah, they don't even know it yet.
I did say yes. I am doing it.
Oh.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend said because he knows I'm terrified, he'd come with. Because I told him there's only one location where I'd skydive. So he said, how can I not join you? Which you've already done it and you said it was exhilarating. So the views should make me less scared. Less scared, the views, okay? Jumping over the Palm Islands should be just phenomenal.
It was beyond breathtaking is all I can tell you, man. That was just beyond insane. Bobby and I couldn't shut up about that for days. It was just great.
My cousin did skydiving over the Great Barrier Reef. He said that was awesome too.
Oh, man, that sounds amazing.
But once is enough. Once I get it done once, I'm not going to be like, I got to do it in this location. So I got to pick either one,
So how are we gonna do this, Odie? Are we all jumping at the same time, holding hands,
or
is it like a one by one kind of thing?
Yeah, it's 1 by 1. So when Bobby and I did it in Dubai, there were like 21 of us in the plane, but only 7 were jumping. So each person was we were connected to somebody to do a tandem, and then the third person was your camera person. So the camera person, as soon as the people in front of you go out the plane, then your camera person immediately goes and they hang out. They're hanging from the outside of the plane, and then you get up there and then you go out together. The funny thing is Bobby was 3 people behind me and I landed 3 minutes behind him. because I told my tandem instructor ahead of time, I was like, hey, can we do some hang time and do some fun stuff? He says, well, we're really not supposed to do that. But I said, this is my third time. He's like, yeah, why not? So I got to steer the chute and do all this crap. And then Bobby, when we get to the ground, Bobby was looking for me. He's like, where the hell? And I come in flying, swooping almost right over his head. And then I did a handstand and stuff. And then we were walking back. And he's like, where were you? I said, dude, I was having fun. I don't know what the hell you were doing. He's like,
No, for me, it's going to be get down as fast as you possibly can, but as slow as you possibly
That's what you
can.
don't want.
I'm scared of speed.
That's not a good thing. You do not want to get
Down as fast as you can.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, that's true. So
It's like I
YouTube's
gotta
at it
get-
again. Like about 30
Okay.
comments got deleted again. So I thought they deleted my poll because I was on my page with my account and it wouldn't let me view the poll. And so I had to go on my secondary account and then it let me view the poll. But
I'm
so
gonna have to look
first,
tomorrow during my stream. I've never had that problem that I've noticed that it deletes comments. I've never seen that.
yeah, the only reason I know,
just
and
you.
this time I can confirm it, is because Compton was first on all the pages. He went and made sure he was first on every single stream, and then he was bragging about it. He goes, "I'm first, I'm first, I'm first," and I'm like, "You won't be for long." And then now Lady Bex is first. She's the first comment that I get to read. Let's go. She's still up this late at night. DR's always here, bro. John Cano's in the house. Hello, everyone. Oh, he said on multiple pages. See, that's the way to go. Richard Hudman, I love these lives. Yeah, we love doing them. It gives me something to do and talk to people, you know. Double A, I'm sorry. Dan the man with the plan, ready and waiting for the Monday night live stream. I'm not Dan Prado. I'm not going to give you the figures of $1 million, but I'm going to give you hope. Okay? I'm going to give it all I can. Lady Bex, can I borrow it, please? I don't know what they're borrowing. Booze in the house, fourth. Pradonomics wins. Yeah, Pradonomics. I had no doubt when I put. So I was thinking of putting 100 as the fourth choice, and I'm like, that's no fun. Like 25, 50, 75, and 100, and I'm like, let me put Pradonomics. And of course, for Pradonomics, because I'm bullish as a mofo. Yeah, you need to be like thinking Pradonomic numbers because that means we all make it. Whose channel did you just become a member of?
Yours.
Hey-oo. Hey-oo.
Smart move. Smart move.
Smart move. Smart move. Just so everybody knows, go support everybody who's on this panel. We're trying to get Fowler to 1,000 subscribers. Same with Curtheus and same with
And
Odinato.
OD.
So please go like, subscribe on all their videos, show them the support that they deserve because they do great stuff. Curtheus has an awesome live every Saturday. He's been getting the bunch of attention and awesome guests because I tend to join sometimes. I'm kidding. No, he does an excellent job on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Fowler does an excellent job at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. He brings out the Magic 8-Ball, and that is a lot of fun. The 8-Ball's been a hater lately,
cool.
Hey,
so we don't want to talk about the 8-Ball today because
Yeah.
8-Ball's a bunch of haters.
it's a truth teller. That's what it is.
Yeah, me and Prado today were fighting the 8-Ball. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Vulcan Veracity. Is that the name, right? Vulcan Veracity.
Yep.
Odie's
Vulcan
got a
Veracity.
live, and he invites anybody from the audience. If you want to join the live, just message him, and he'll give you the link, and you can join us. I will be on that live.
I've even made it easier, Greek. Can I tell you can I say how I've made it easier?
How
I
have you
just put
made
the
it
freaking
easy?
link out in the audience now. I just put it in the chat.
I saw that.
Well, that
Yeah.
works.
Double
I was
take
just
for
like,
a second.
It seems like, dude, it seems like this is a barrier to entry. I say, friend me on Discord, and some people have, but there's a whole
Yeah, if
the
you
whole
make
thing.
them jump
You say,
through
on
hoops,
one
they won't
hand,
do it.
Yeah. And so I thought about it a couple weeks ago, and I went, well, this is stupid. I can on one hand, we say, don't accept friend requests, and don't accept messages and click on links. We tell everybody to be safe. And then on the other hand, we say, but it's okay, go do this. It's like when you tell your
That's
kids,
true.
don't take candy or talk to strangers, but one day a year, go to everybody's house and say, please give me free candy. Right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I just
don't
put it
click
out.
on links or anything,
What
but
an
you're going to friend
analogy.
request me and I'm going to send you a link and you're going to have to
Yeah,
click
exactly. Doing
Yeah.
exactly what I told you not to do.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to trust me? So yeah, I just put it in the I'll just put it in the chat from now on. You want to join? Good for it. Go for it, man. I
Yeah, and
think
it's-
Balls Deep is going to join us tomorrow. So he tried to join last week and he had a problem. So he's going to try and join tomorrow.
Well, that doesn't surprise me
Awesome.
because Melon app is.
Don't start. Don't start. You know we're better.
Ken Dunguido Racing, good night from Puerto Rico. Good night, Brian P. Houston, Texas, checking in. Wonderful, Houston. Vulcan Dell's in the house. Once again, Houston, Texas, check in. My main man, Jaime Garcia Prieto, let's go. He said it on every single channel, supporting everybody, which
Wow.
is what all of you can, because you can too. Just a period. That's all that needs to be said. Do you know what? That's all that's left to do with Vulcan. This reminds me, like just put the period on, just finish the sentence, finish the race, and that's all we got to do with Vulcan. I'm excited to get it started. I'm ecstatic. Testnet's going on. We're going to find out more this week, hopefully soon. Hopefully while on this live, if they want to drop anything, because I know they're listening, about Uxie token and everything. If they want to give us some deets,
Yes.
I will not put it.
Sometime this week, Brian said they're gonna drop the tokenomics with the Uxie token and the swap, or just the token.
Just the token and the tokenomics on
Mhm.
it, and you're going to get some revenue sharing with the token, so it's pretty cool. So that
Yeah.
0.019%, you're going to get some of that revenue sharing on every transaction.
Wouldn't it be a good way to say that that's kind of like owning a node? Because you're getting revenue sharing, right? It's the same concept, is it not? Except you don't have to own a node.
Yeah, you don't have to own a node. It's basically, it's kind of like
Revenue
that.
sharing without KYC.
Yeah, it will be sweet.
There you
So
go.
you said get your BUSD, BNB ready. So they're going to do some sort of sacrifice event for it. I got my BUSD all ready to go. The longer they
Yep,
take, the
same.
more money I pull out from my friend there, Forex Shark, and we're good. I love picking on that guy.
Oh, I do too. I used to be in love with that guy and everything he did until everything was hurry up and wait, and I felt like I was back in the army again. I was like,
Oh,
you said the next greatest big thing, and here we are 4 months later, 5, 6, 7. Forget it. Screw it. I'm out of here.
so Live
I
Freedom's
still
in the
have a whole
house.
bunch of yeah.
Oh, you can finish your statement.
Oh, I was just gonna say I still have a lot of drip that's worth like less than that, and whatever. Maybe
it's
someday
worth-
I'll go back
It's
and
worth
whatever
a drip
appreciates
from the
it becomes
faucet.
worth
That's
something.
what.
Just fractions. Huh?
So Liv Freedom's in the
your
house.
drip
She
right
says, "Hi everyone." She made the most amazing artwork for me. I don't know if you guys saw my Twitter today. The Greek Vulcan Guru. If you're not already following me, please follow me because I'm only at 300 something followers because I had to start my account over again. She made this awesome, I'm a hooded crusader, and she put my face in with the Vulcan logo and everything. And she made a GIF, so it's got
Cool.
sparkles, and it's really badass. So
Yeah.
go like the tweet, go share it. Live Freedom did an excellent job. She made me one
It's
because
been
no, Samantha just reaches
She's-
out to me yesterday and says, "Can I have a picture of you?" And I'm like, and she goes, "Don't smile." So I take a picture and I just send it to her. She goes, "You're not going to ask me why I wanted a picture of you?" I go, I don't know. Whoa. You can just take one off of any video if you want. You could stop it. And she goes, "That's true." But she goes, haha. And then all of a sudden, Live Freedom comes in a message with this just gold of just awesome artwork. And I'm like, damn, that's
been
good
doing
stuff.
some great work. Like she made that one today. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter with the unicorn. That was pretty sick. And of course, you all know the classic, the Greek yogurt shop. That one is one of my favorite.
That's a good one. Maybe I'll bring that up later because I have
That's
it
a
as a
good one,
background. Inspire Life Goals, ready for Protonomics. Let's freaking go. Lady Bex has to say hello a second time now because they deleted her comments. Mina Hernane, let's go Vulcans. My arch nemesis, the notorious one, Protonomics all the way. Let's freaking go 400. Greek, my comment's gone. I told you. I told you we were living in the moment 4 hours ago, and that's all those comments lived in that moment. So we had like 14 comments on my page. I counted.
Does that?
Yeah, Chappie says, Lady Bex, put your secret delete button away. That's, I'm telling you, they're a bunch of haters. They're almost like they're hating as much as that 8-Ball's been hating me. Like, oh, Greek, you're
Maybe
not
it's
gonna
on
answer
chain.
it.
He's back from the grave.
Follower.
Greek.
Nah, man, he's asking. Greek be asking questions that he knows he doesn't want the answer to, and that's what happens. That's exactly what happens. It's exactly what happens. And I sit there,
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, man, I'll be like, I don't want to ask this question because I already know what I feel like the answer is going to be. But I'll go ahead and ask it anyway because he wants to glutton punishment, right?
I see you shaking your head when you're asking the question.
Triple Moon asks the same question with Boo, right? Like, I'll be sitting there like,
Every day. Am I
I'll
going to
be
see
like-
Boo in 3 months? I'm like, you don't want the answer to that, do you?
like
You don't want
like
the
now
answers.
she got lucky. She got the same
No.
answer twice.
No,
She pushed for
Victory
her.
Royale. Oh god.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I hate when it says your answer's in another 8-Ball.
Oh, I
Screw
love
you,
that.
8-Ball. Stop
Oh, I
fudding
love
on
that.
it, bro.
I love that. I love
Oh,
that.
I'm a fudder 8-Ball. I'm going to just end your hopes and dreams. I gave you one bet, Greek, one bet that you bet on basketball and you won $700, and now I'm done. I'm done giving you any good news the rest of your life. That's what that 8-Ball's saying. Hater. I remember that 8-Ball. If this comes true, we're all going to make it. We're all going to be
Yeah.
ecstatic.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'd do if it got to $1,000.
That's
at
a
all. Period.
huge upswing. That's
That would be ridiculous.
100
That would
Ks
be
Yeah.
easily.
That'd
I
be
feel like I would
insane.
miss it. I feel like I would miss it. It'll get up to 1,000. It's like one of those just straight flash drop back there. I'm like, fuck.
It would
Yeah,
be
because
awfully quick, but it would be kind of hard because there'd be a lot of selling on the way up. Like when it got to 200, there'd be a lot of pullback. So it's going to be very hard for that to happen. But if it
Yeah.
did hit, I'd have to screenshot my account so I could say I was rich one time because I know I'm going to be a moron and not sell at that point.
Like you didn't sell?
I plan to.
What?
I'm going to sell in.
You didn't sell it
I'm not
1,000?
selling
You're a
junk
dummy.
on
You
the
should have
road.
sold your whole.
man.
If it hits $1,000, I'm telling
Unless-
everybody, sell your whole
Oh my
bag
God.
because it is going to dip, and then you'll be able to get more on your way down and probably still keep profits. Okay, that's the only
Yeah,
time I
what
will
goes
say
up.
sell your whole bag. So if it gets to 1,000, you have the perfect opportunity. No, don't sell your whole bag. Let the
Oh,
Greek
don't
sell
sell your
his whole bag first. No, I'm kidding.
I'm selling in chunks on the way up. A little bit here, a little bit there, because you never know when it's going to go off the other end, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I don't want to
that's
wait
me
until
too.
it gets to 1,000.
You guys know
I'm-
Prado's selling his whole bag first minute. He's been teasing everybody. He told me, he's like, Greek, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to prove all of them. I love when he goes in the Discord when people are angry and he just
Oh man.
he goes, Greek, you're selling your bag the first hour, like we just mess with people. I'm like, dude, stop it. We don't need to drive them nuts. Greek's not selling.
Yeah.
Curtheus.
And
sees
so
the
what if
bull.
you do? You know, each to their own.
Yeah. There is a little bit of interesting stuff going on with the G-Vol because the G-Vol you can't, because it's going to have its own liquidity and you'll be able to sell
Mhm.
G-Vol. And I know it's not the smart thing because those voting rights are going to be worth a lot and they're valuable. But what I'm thinking is those people who are non-true believers are going to want to sell that G-Vol. And that might be a way to prevent them selling their bag. So if they want to sell their G-Vol and get some money out of that, as opposed to selling their bag, that could help. That's just one thought of mine, but I wouldn't sell
I
G-Vol.
wouldn't
It's going
sell
to be
that
very
G-Vol.
important. It's very important if you want the voting rights, if you want any say. Once you get rid of your say, it's going to be very expensive to get your say back. That's
Mhm.
normally what happens. There's not going to ever be rebases on the G-Vol. So once you sell it, you essentially have to buy it back. So it's one of those things. Ulrich was first. I don't know on what page, but they're first. Ari
Nice
Diesel's in
ride.
the house.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've never ridden a motorcycle.
Oh my God. So, okay, that's on the bucket list for Greek, everybody. He's going out of a perfectly good airplane with Curtheus and I, and we're going to get him a
Mhm.
crotch rocket.
Or
You
he
have
can
not
ride
lived, bro.
he can be on the motorcycle and jump out the plane at the same time.
Yes!
Bro. Evil
Oh,
I
Knievel
would totally
style.
do that.
Evil Knievel style, baby.
Evil
he's
Knievel
gonna.
style. That's
First
right.
time. First time
Big
you
river
want
be
to
damned.
drive out of the plane on a crotch rocket? Okay.
You're gonna do it. Go big.
And we'll
That's
have
all I
the
gotta
money.
say.
We'll have
Yeah.
the money to make this happen too. So
I think my tailbone's hurting now. Just wait till you
I
land
can
on
see
a
it
crotch
already.
rocket.
Oh
you know?
god.
Hey, you lean forward on crotch rockets, bro. Your tailbone ain't gonna hurt. You know that I've got a broken tailbone, so I can tell you from experience, you're fine. Yeah. Hey, if you want to ride with NR and Kryptonian, man, you got to learn how to ride a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
It's the only way to fly.
With the G-Vol, because if the only way to, is there gonna be fees on it then? Because I'm wondering, like, won't it at some point end up like at the Uxie swap would eventually have all of it, if there's fees with the G-Vol passing
I'm not
between
sure.
through everyone.
That's a good question. I don't know if there's going to be
Yeah.
taxes on it. There's no burn on it. So I think it would just be a 1-to-1, just whatever. You just pay the gas fees. And wherever the
Because
Uxie
he
swap.
hasn't mentioned anything about
He hasn't mentioned
tax,
it.
right?
That's a good question. I don't think there's going to be tax on it because you don't want to. But we do know, because last Thursday he gave us the number 27 million, I think, in circulation. The Treasury is going to get their 33 million worth. They are going to use it as like a fail safe for the beginning of the blockchain, and then they said they might burn it and do that stuff. And if that's the case, you want to hold that as long as possible, because then it gets more and more valuable as we go. Safe Warriors in the house, Florida's finest. Let's go. Another great live, great things coming. Positive thinking and deliberate manifestation. Protonomics is amazing and entertaining. I agree. It's extremely entertaining, and you guys just love it. I love it too. Prado's passion is unmatched. He loves bringing out the calculator. He loves showing you guys all the numbers, and we've all seen them. They're ridiculous. Like, I don't have to go through the numbers and be like, oh, look at how much money we're all gonna make a ton of money. I've said this. We literally found gold. I said this morning. It's like, and then Prado went on his tangent about how Kryptonian knows the best about finding gold because he lives in Texas and that's all they do there is find gold. I don't know where he went off on that tangent. That was just funny, but we literally found gold. If we just trade sideways, we have the best opportunity here, where if we stay at $9 and it never goes up, if the price just was glued at $9, we all retire. We all retire. We don't have to work anymore. We all make money. It's the greatest opportunity ever. So I anticipate the price is going to go up, of course, but I'm just saying, just for anybody who's like, well, if it doesn't move up and it stays at $9, no. We have an amazing opportunity, and the amount of Vulcan collected at $9 for the power pool. Woo. So if we stay at $9 for that first week, and then we jump up and like end at like $30, $40 for the first power pool. Yeah. Holy crap. I've done some of those figuring in my head, just like fast figurings, and it's just ridiculous. So it's going to be nuts.
As long as it happens when I come back from Los Angeles. Just not while I'm there.
I think, when are you there again?
I'm going to be there from March 29th to April 3rd.
Oh, you're totally fine. If we don't have a working, well, I anticipate by next weekend we should have the faucet up and running, so everybody will be able to go get the. So if you've added the test net to your MetaMask and stuff, when the faucet is up and running, you'll be able to go collect, like put in your wallet address and get fake play Vulcan, and then you can practice sending them to your friends and doing test transactions and stuff like that. So that will be fun. Like, I can send Odie Vulcan and he can send me Vulcan back, and we can just keep doing that, sending it to multiple people, testing, seeing all the transactions working. That will be interesting. That's when things get exciting. You add rebase mechanisms. We can test to see if it's truly rebasing in the testnet scenario and do all that kind of stuff. So it'll be good. And I can't wait till they even test claiming and doing that kind of stuff, where you can actually see it all in action. So it'll be good. Yes, the FOMO will be crazy. Con, if you want to join us, There's always room for more.
Right, Con?
Always room. For anybody who
We need
hasn't
some
yet,
TA.
Khan's got his new website, anythingcrypto.news. Or is it everythingcrypto.news?
Anything.
Anything crypto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anythingcrypto.news.
Anythingcrypto.news. Go check it out. Amazing articles. Does Vulcan, does all things crypto, has awesome charts and everything. So go show support for that. Lady Bex again. Greek's got
Am I
this. Of
behind?
course
Did
I
it
can.
actually launch already?
Yes.
The site? Mrs. Odie came down with COVID mid last week, and it really hit hard this weekend. So I was taking care of her, and I'm not caught
Yeah.
up with everything yet. So
Thursday
okay,
night.
cool.
Oh gosh.
Thursday night was we released this. We showed this site. It came out Wednesday night.
Okay.
Yeah, but hopefully Mrs. Odie is feeling better.
Yeah.
She is. Thanks. It was a nasty weekend, and we're both double vaxxed and boosted, and she still ended up getting it. So it was a little rough for a couple days, but she's almost better. So yeah. Thank you.
Mina Hernane
Right
says
on.
Protonomics is it 300 or 1,000? You tell me. Protonomics is whatever you want it to be. Okay. Shepsky had to make a whole slider just for Prado. He's like Protonomics, and it's from 500
was-
to 1,000.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
he's adding to it.
I know. I love that.
I
He's
couldn't
adding to
believe
it.
it.
So he's going to make it from 1,000 to Bitcoin numbers, and it's going to be beyond Protonomics, and that's what we're naming it because it's just funny. Chris Cruz is in the house. He's been joining some live streams lately. Been killing it and showing up. Jason, for those of you who aren't following Jason on Twitter, he's been posting a ton of good stuff and really getting some traction on his posts. I've been retweeting a lot of stuff. I've been stealing his artwork. So I'm sorry, Jason. I'm sorry. You may have. He actually retweeted one of my posts where I stole his artwork. So it's all spreading the word. So he understands. He understands. The big boo's in the house, huh? There he is.
That's what you called me, so she's cracking up about it.
Yeah. Triple Moon, you're little boo, he's big boo. Oh, Billy, yeah, hell yeah, Protonomics, let's freaking go. Everybody loves Protonomics. Oh my gosh. So Big OD says I've set up an Excel sheet to make estimates, and it's labeled conservative, optimistic. That's the good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. Just please don't. One thing I will say about Protonomic numbers, and this is what I always say: if you set yourself up for those numbers and it doesn't hit, you're going to be awfully disappointed. So make sure you're okay with the conservative numbers, and then you know you're going to be okay with the optimistic and the Protonomic numbers. We all know we're going to love Protonomic numbers. This isn't anything to like. Nobody's going to see a Protonomic number and go, "Oh my God, I'm disappointed." If you are, what the heck are you thinking? Okay, but like we all are going to be happy at the conservative numbers, and just understand that Protonomic numbers aren't necessarily wrong. I'm just going to say that. They may not be right from the get-go, but down the road they may be proven to be correct. But that's just all I want to say on that.
Someone from the comments wants to join the live. Michael Starks, all the way somewhere at the bottom. But
Oh, cool. And Crypto Grandma's here.
Crypto Grandma's in the
Hey,
house.
Crypto Grandma.
We have Curtheus that became a YouTube member. So if you guys want to join the channel, obviously you can. You can join Prado's channel too. I won't take it to heart if you do. This one just happened to be for me. But yeah, if you want to join either of our channels, if you want to leave super chats on either of our channels, I'll try to get to super chats before anything else. I'm only human, and there's a lot of comments because you guys do an amazing job of showing the love and bringing the heat with the comments and everything.
to be fair, I'm a member on both channels, so I was waiting for you to go on live before I joined.
What?
I like
You
it.
joined Prado first?
This was recent, so
Am I getting the calculator out?
Wow.
I will not be getting the calculator out. That's a Prado thing. Okay, that's a Prado thing. Fowler was awful quiet when the topic turned to jumping out of a perfectly good plane.
I said
He
yeah.
was.
I said yeah.
He said
no-
yeah,
Oh, you
but
did?
inside
I
he
didn't
was
hear you
like,
say that.
hell no.
There's nothing else to
He's-
talk about. I said, yeah, okay.
You with me, man?
Oh yeah,
He's crying
okay,
inside.
I
No, I'm kidding.
that was on the bucket list. I mean, you just helped me out.
I guess I was
30, 40
I was
years
too busy
earlier.
flipping him shit. So
Yeah,
cool, man. All
Here's
right, that's
here's the worst
three
part.
of us.
For anybody who doesn't know, I said if I make $1 million in Vulcan, I'm going to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
I remember that.
I am terrified of it. So like inside, I'm torn. I'm like, I don't want to jump out of a plane no matter what, but I want that damn $1 million. So it's like, I'll do it. You know, sometimes in life, you just got to do things when you make bets with people.
Did I or did I not take you to dinner in the sky? And you trusted me, did you not?
I trusted you,
You
and I
did.
was terrified out of my mind. You saw me.
I have many pictures of you being terrified, but you did it. You
What?
did it.
I
did
remember
not
every
listen
2
to
minutes I look at
Dang.
Odie, and Odie's just so the seats had a reclining feature, and Odie figured it out like halfway through the dinner, and so he's reclining, like leaning back 180 feet in the air, and he's like, "This is the greatest thing ever." And I look at Odie, I go, "Don't smile, I hate you."
And we were sitting right across the table, looking right at each other the whole time. It was great.
Oh, I picked the
Yeah,
worst
dude,
seat.
bro, jumping out of
worst seat.
13,000 feet is easier than going up 180 feet strapped to a table. I'm telling you. Trust me.
Although I would do the dinner in the sky again because that was fun.
Yeah,
The views
was
were
a
the
blast.
views were phenomenal, and the chef, he would just take my phone and he's like, "Smile." And I'm like, and he
Yeah,
takes
that
this
was cool.
awesome picture with the whole city lit up in the background. Like, well, those pictures really aren't working for me on my dating
You
profile.
didn't
But we'll
share
get
us
to that.
those.
in a-
And the dessert.
You didn't
The
share us
dessert
those
was
pictures.
crazy cool. It was all flared. They had this vanilla ice cream, and then they poured this chocolate that turned hard, and then they had this fudge, this hot fudge that they would sit there and they just kept pouring. And I've got video of him pouring it. And I swear to God, it took like 60 seconds until it finally broke. It melted and it went through. It was just like And then 5
Did
minutes
the
later, we were on the ground.
Did the chef have a platform? How did he go around the table?
So they're in the
for
middle.
you guys?
They're in the middle,
Yeah.
and they can walk back and forth. And there's 3 chefs in there, and then all the seats are on the outside. There's like a little base holding your seat, and
24
your feet are
seats.
dangling. Your feet are dangling, and there's nothing between your feet and the ground.
You guys
If
have
you pick
parachutes?
No, if you pick the
They're
corner
on my
seat,
you know what? I'll share
there's
them
nothing
tomorrow
next
on
to
my
you.
stream.
So Pride was sitting to the left of me on the other on the corner here, and then in between us was like 3 feet. So if I looked to my left, it was straight down. Whereas Bobby, who was in the middle of Pride and Odie, was like, if he looks to his left, he sees Odie. If he looks to his right, he sees Pride. So I had the absolute worst possible seat for anybody who's scared
You were
of this
next
thing.
to Chalk. You were right next to Chalk. She had
Okay,
you.
I lied. It wasn't the worst seat. Okay, I could have been next to anybody else, but Chalk was.
You could have been next
Chalk,
to me. That would have
Chalk
been
was
the
just
first.
having fun. She was talking with Susan
Susan,
and
yeah.
having fun,
Susan.
but that was okay. So thoughts on ARM and Prism. So Nick, you know I did an ARM video today. I'm a firm believer in it. I got in pretty low. ARM's doing great until somebody sold their bag. We're not going to name names. And he did it in an irresponsible way. Prado, we went off on him this morning. You know, that's here and there. So the TCL guys, this is their token ARM for anybody who doesn't know, who hasn't watched. And Prism is their layer 2 blockchain that I think layer 2. They haven't given 100% details. They just announced it yesterday. They're going to create a blockchain and they're going to move ARM over to this. So we're starting to, we're waiting to hear back on more details on Prism. It's new. And for anybody who held ARM up until yesterday and didn't sell, you get a blacklist NFT. You just got to go apply on their websites, prismchain.io. So yeah, if you want any more information, you can head on over to the CryptoLead Discord and get all the information you want. If you watch my video, I teach you how to buy ARM. I tell you what it is, what the taxes are, and I go into Prism. It was released earlier today. It's the last video I released if you want to learn a lot more about ARM. So that's that with ARM. Yeah, get the boys to 1,000 subscribers.
I've been looking, I've been lurking, but that price chart looks so damn good. And with my history, every time I try to jump on the train, I am not gonna make that mistake again.
Well,
So
if
I'm just waiting
If
patiently.
you had your funds ready at 9 p.m. last night, you would have had the perfect opportunity. It went
Mhm.
from a penny down to 0.0030 and then back up to 0.0074 in
So
a
when
span of 20 minutes.
when it dips, you guys know I bought. That's Curtius bought. That's probably why it's dipping now.
Yeah, but this dip was created by somebody. So this
It's
reminds me because I
always the
saw
case.
yeah. And this
let me know
reminds
when you
me of
get in, Kurt.
this. This question is the exact reason why I need to bring up what happened last night. Guys, can you explain for people with big bags what happens if they sell all at once? They will get wrecked. That's why Pancake Swap did it in chunks, but most don't know that. There's a reason why you don't sell your bag when you see how the liquidity pool works, especially in a small cap. So ARM is a small cap right now. It's got 50,000 in liquidity. So when you sell 14,000 in one fell swoop, like the first 10%, maybe even less of your bag gets sold at that opening price. And then each individual token from there on out gets less and 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 less. So you actually get wrecked on your sell by doing it the way that is. It's not just for me, for me as a holder being like, oh, look at you wrecked the charts. Yeah, you wrecked the charts. The charts will recover, which we saw it did because the community was great. What happens is they just that's why Pancake Swap sells in bunches. So they sell in bunches. They allow people to just eat that small sell, eat that sell, and then they sell again. And they're not selling so that they're constantly getting the most bang for their buck. And that is a different story though, because a lot of people weren't eating the dip with that. They were waiting because they knew they were selling. But like, let's say you're a big whale. This is why you don't sell. If you have a $15 million bag on opening day, everybody worried about the whale selling. They're not going to be like, I got to sell 15 million all at jump. That's dumb. That's the dumbest thing that could happen. So they're not going to do that. They're going to sell little small portions here and there where they can hide those sells and you barely would even know they exist. That's the plan. But the way the sell was yesterday, it was just ridiculous. So what he did was he said he wanted somebody to buy over the counter, the team to buy his bag over the counter, or he's like, or I have to sell. And they're like, well, what do you want? So he wanted to like use them to blame them. So when he did the sell, he had somebody to blame. But that's enough on that topic. Missy Twitch in the house. Good morning, evening, everyone.
See Twitch.
What's up,
Good to
Missy?
see you. I found out she's 6'5". That's what Prados told me today.
Yep.
Star, is this true? Are you 6'5"? That's crazy.
Yep.
I
Crazy.
don't care. She's awesome. I don't care how
She's-
tall or short she is. She's just awesome.
No, she is awesome.
She's so
Probably
she gives
dunk.
back to this community so
I
much
just
more
want to know,
than she takes.
could you touch
She
the
could-
rim?
Boom. Straight dunk on you.
She probably could. She could definitely dunk on Prado. Boom. Poor Prado.
Chakalaka.
Ask Mrs.
Thank you.
Worldwide. Can she dunk on Proto? Can she dunk on Mr. Worldwide? I bet she could.
Yeah, probably.
You just jumped in too, holding down the fort for Prado.
She just answered, yeah.
Yeah, she's 6'5". Her husband's 5'6". It's awesome.
He decided to marry the opposite, from 6'5" to 5'6". Opposite numbers.
I mean, it's tough, like to find somebody taller unless you go
Yeah.
to the NBA.
I will admit that's probably smart on her part. Like if you think about it, right? She's 6'5", right? I'm telling you right now, if you ever dated anybody tall over 6'2", right? And I'm talking about as a man, right? To both of you to be in the same bed, you have to have a special bed at that certain height. Like if that's why like you don't see basketball players with basketball players, because that right in itself, you would have to require some serious reinforcement on a bed frame. That goes. That's not just that. It's other things.
I thought you were gonna go into something really clever, but you're gonna
It is
you went
clever.
into the bed.
Shaq had a special like manufactured king bed for himself. So it's crazy. Even me at 6 foot, I'm at the edge of the bed. Some of these, like, I could just imagine. Here I am, me at 6 foot.
My wife and I have a California King, and we can't find each other most of the time. So,
Yeah.
I love that bed. It is so
That's what
freaking huge. Of
that's
course, she's
what I
5'2", so I just it's great. It's like I can reach my arm completely out, and if she's on the other side, can't even touch her. And then
Yeah, California
just
Kings
nice.
are the way. That's the way to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Garrick Bros in the house. Melanin Delight's in the house. Balls Deep's in the house. I think he said that for tomorrow. He's joining, right?
Yeah, he
He's
said last week he was going to join tomorrow. So hopefully that's still good. Balls Deep. I'll send you the link.
Oh, great.
So Khan is not joining us because he's writing articles for the site. Once again, it's anythingcrypto.news.
Nice.
Go check it out. Go support Khan. He's doing amazing work, constantly working. He got his hat today. I was hoping he'd come on and show his hat. For anybody
Khan.
who wants merchandise or you want to buy anything crypto.news merchandise, you can buy it at the Vulcan merch store.
Nice
you can
colors,
use
too.
code YouTube to save 5%. The 15% was for my birthday weekend. Last week was my birthday. So that is now up and done. So thank you for anybody who bought and supported. You got 15% off. So
This is for Missy Twitch. I just wanted to say I wasn't making fun. I was just making fun of the numbers, to be exact. 6'5", 5'6". Of course, it's going to be hard to find someone taller, but yeah, I thought that part was just funny.
So Greek, you're 6 foot, man. I'm taller than you, dude.
how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Damn.
Six what?
Paula.
6'2".
Hey,
Taller than me.
man.
It's like I'm the only one taller than Curthius, Curthius is the only one shorter than me, right?
In Dubai, I felt like a giant
I'm
around
five-
everybody except Brian.
5'10",
And then I'm like,
5'10" and a half.
Oh, we're the same. All right, cool.
Nice.
Well, you have me with the hair though, so you're a little taller. Because I got none.
poor Odie. Richard Hudman says, "Let's get some Uxie." That is exactly right. I'm ecstatic to find out what Brian's got up his sleeve. He said like different tokenomics. I know you get a portion of the revenue on the Uxie swap. That's one thing. Now, what else can he throw at it? Because I know his brain is probably just sitting in his chair and going, "What can I give him? What can I make Prado go crazy with?" That's what he thinks. I know he's thinking that. 12Wise34. Hey, everyone. Always loving the live streams. It's good to have you here. You're a big supporter. King Kaching says, site is great, Con. Been meaning to tell you that.
King Ka-ching.
OBZ says, love the new page, Con. So, Con, you got a lot of fans loving your work. Yeah, of course, she's thanking everybody.
It's a great site. I really like it.
Bright says, comments
very
really
easy
don't
to
count
follow.
until live starts. Is that why you always wait, Pride? Is that why you're never first? He's like, I got to get my comments in and make them count.
Pride is crafty. I mean, if we don't know anything else, if we didn't know anything else, we know he's crafty. He scores
you guys-
all the interviews, even the almost interviews.
He is.
Right, yeah. Pride.
Did you guys
Greeks-
see his video today?
I
No, I haven't had a
Fire
chance
Hustle?
got so busy at work because I was training the new guy.
Mhm.
Well, he was an old employee who used to do my job, but now he just needs a refresher. So I was training him today. And then we had the Seifu AMA. For anybody who missed that happened. It's recorded. But tell
All
me
good.
about his video.
I was the community spotlight today, so I just wanted to do a shout out for
cool.
Pride.
I'm going to watch it as soon as this live is done, and so should everybody else. We need to start watching every YouTube video that we can, liking it, even if you didn't watch the whole thing. Just like it. Just make your first thing a like, leave a comment, spam the comments. Even all you have to do is leave hashtag Vulcan on it, just so that the algorithm picks it up and we push this out to more people. Let's start doing that on everybody's YouTube. And to make it easier, anybody who releases a video, whether it's Seifu related, Vulcan related, it gets kicked into my Discord in the YouTube section. Every single creator that So it's easy for you to find these videos. You can just live in my Discord and just know when a video is released. Go click on it, go watch it, and just spam comments. Let's spread the word to everybody. Do the same on Twitter. I got all the big accounts, so you can tweet everything. Oliver's been doing great Seifu videos. For anybody who doesn't watch Oliver, go check his page out. Let's follow, subscribe to him. He's putting out excellent work daily. Even on his honeymoon, he's got Hawaii in the background and he's doing videos. So that's dedication.
That guy
right
has
there.
some passion.
Wow.
Passion.
Right on, Oliver.
Yeah, that impressed me. I was like, dude, if I was on my honeymoon, it would take a lot for me to be doing a video.
I would. Oh,
I would be doing a video. I'd wake up at 4 in the morning or whatever I had to make sure she's still sleeping. Go out on the balcony and go, guys, I got 3 minutes now. Let's go. And here, Biz Entertainment, always doing the good work, spreading my Twitter. So go follow me because I'm a good follower. I don't know. And no, I'm not rug pulling your comments. I wish I had control over people's comments because I would remove all Compton's comments because I don't see him. Where are you, Compton? If you're missing my live stream or you're watching on Prado's channel.
You know that the eight ball is right with Compton, you know. Yeah, I know you asked.
So today I asked if Compton's gonna leave a super chat for me, and
8 balls
he leaves
never
the good
wrong,
ones
man.
too, man. They're funny.
So
I love his.
because Live Freedom made me this awesome artwork, which you can check it out if you go to my Twitter. Cheap plug. What's your honest price hopes / predictions for the first week? Curtius. Nobody wants to be the first on this.
Honest price prediction. To me, I read this more as what's your conservative price prediction. So that's what I'm gonna say. I think we could easily do $27 for the first week. 3x. So that's my conservative price prediction.
I'm gonna add something because at the end of the first week, I 100% agree with that number. But where do you see it spiking up to before coming down and settling?
If it would spike, I'm just going off of what Seifu did, which it went from 16 to at max. What was that? Well, if it's the first week, because Seifu took a whole month to reach 300. I think it'll spike to. I'm going with 60 before going down to 27.
That's not bad, actually. That's actually very, very understandable. I had it going like from getting up to 90, maybe 110 in that range, and then coming down and settling in the 30 to 35 range. That's where I have it sitting. Of course, a lot depends on the buzz that comes in. Of course, the marketing. How many?
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of factors that make that happen. Now, if we settle at $35, am I going to be disappointed? Hell no, because you're still looking at close to a 4x on your. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. So,
man, you guys are going out like some chumps, by the way. Okay, because
did you catch that super chat? Super chat.
I started. I'm going to do it after this.
I'm going with 100. 7 days.
Cody.
Okay, 7 days, $100. Okay, and
nice.
And that's,
right on.
And that's my conservative. That's my conservative. Okay, now we talk about spiking. We talk about spike. I can see it spiking up to about 175, 180. Could touch 200. And you're probably asking, where are you getting all this from? Well, it's simple, guys. Really simple.
If you say the 8 ball, I'm gonna lose it.
No. I'm doing this. This is 8 ball free. Okay, 8 ball free. All right, no shaking, no nothing. This is straight Fowler here. So again, possibly can spike up to 200. Why? Okay, let's just think about this. Now, if you asked me this before bars, I would be a lot lower. Now I'm a lot higher. Why? Because people aren't going to be selling like that. They're not going to be selling like that, like you think. Like you're I think a lot of people have that old tokenomics in their head, and that's what they're kind of still basing it off of. That's still that
Good
thought.
point.
The
Good
100%
bars,
agree.
the
We were just being
bars,
conservative. We were given the conservative
you're
number.
extremely too conservative.
Yeah.
Like that's like
Yeah.
extreme. That's like, hey man, I'm on my last dollar in Las Vegas. I don't want to lose it. Like, come on, like, come on.
Poor Greek.
Come on, man. You look making us look bad here.
Yeah, that Greek's a fudder. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Curthius fudding.
We're
Buddy.
fighting 27
Buddy.
bucks.
We're going to 4x our money. They're fudders. Burn them. Burn those fudders. Mom, I'm staying in the basement. I'm fudding.
We're going to the out of state. Going to the
Are
out
you
of
gonna
state.
play WoW while you're down there?
Oh, my gosh. Odie, give us your prediction.
Well, in the first week I've thought many times that it could go easily north of 100 sometime in the first week. I don't think it'll go north of 100 in the first day. That's just my personal thoughts on it. I don't think it's going to go as nuclear as some people think it might, because there's a lot of built up sell pressure, right? I mean, we have what was it, October 20th sacrifice, right? That's a long freaking time ago. That is hard to even think about. That many months ago, that many months has gone by. Think about it. That's a long time. A lot of people are just dying to sell. So I think there will be a little bit of a sell-off, but at the same time, who knows how many people are
Ready
from all
to
the marketing
buy.
that's being done, right?
Yes.
Lots of buy-in too. So it's like Fowler's saying, it's like it's just hard for me to say, but I think in the first day, my first day prediction as far as that goes, I think we'll get north of maybe $40, $45. I'm hoping at least.
Madness.
And then by the end of the first week, I'm thinking that there will be some back and forth, but it could easily go north of 100, maybe 150. At some point there, I personally think it'll go off a cliff again and then find a place to settle. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love for it to do nothing but keep going up to the right, but we know that's not realistic. It's going to go down at some point, and then it'll go back up, and And
Yeah,
Mrs. Odie and I, we are ready for that, the roller coaster.
So Kelly Productions says, no, he married her because he wanted to conquer an Amazonian goddess. Wonder Woman is an Amazon. Tall Amazonian women are goddesses. He is having the time of his life. You heard it from me. I searched for him. Kelly Productions, I love it.
All right.
Doesn't matter how tall you are. That's all about the love.
Making.
Call me a
Yes.
sap. I mean, we had our 32. My wife and I had our 32nd wedding anniversary this weekend, but we didn't get to go to we had to cancel our dinner plans and our fancy schmancy reservations at the restaurant because she got COVID. So we were at home. So it goes into next weekend, but
So
I'm a romantic, so I don't care.
Rob Cato says, gentlemen, since the power pool always have rollover because of project liquidity, will there need to be a power pool burn at some point? No. This is the number one reason why I am so freaking bullish on this power pool. It's not month one, because month one, whatever rolls over keeps rebasing. Not month two, not month three, not month 4, 5, 6, 7 months in when that thing gets juicy. It's going to be off the freaking hook. And if we get the Prado numbers, $1,000 by Christmas, you heard it from Prado's mouth many times. That's his prediction. If we hit that number, and that's 7 months in, and you have 7 rollovers prior to that, 7 months of rebasing from the initial tokens, which should have been collected at the lower price points, to be honest. So they've already increased in value. This could get wild. And it's constantly going to roll over. And this is why a part of me was thinking, when I had an awesome idea, and then we realized there's a lot of Ponzonomics, and where do you draw the line of having the mega yearly power pool and the mega pool? And all the monthly power pools would go in. That was just ridiculous when I thought about that. And the reason that can't work is because you're angering a lot of people. And the reason I say that is if somebody comes in halfway through month one, they're going to be pissed off that they didn't get in month one's power pool. They're going to probably whine. Okay. Mm-hmm. But they still can get in month 2. Now, could you imagine if you had a yearly power pool where you had to collect every day and somebody who came in halfway through the year is missing out on all that? They lose their crap, So that's where So if you do happen to miss a day and miss a power pool, just make sure to do whatever you need to do to not miss the next month's, because that's going to get bigger. Mm-hmm. And then the next month is going to get bigger. And the next month is going to get bigger. And for those of you who don't miss a day, pat yourself on the back because you made it.
Yeah. There's little things you can do to help you remember, which I don't know if I should give out the secrets, but one of them could be setting your alarm clock.
17
Um,
times, like I said. The only time your alarm's not
Yeah.
set is when you're sleeping.
And another trick would be setting your homepage, of course, to that. Once you open your web browser, there's no way you're gonna forget it if you're right on there. So set that home web page to where you're gonna claim your fixed flex.
So King
Everybody
Kaching
has cell
says
phones. Nobody has an
that's true.
excuse.
That's true.
Mhm.
Everybody.
You know,
Even
you know,
beggars on
somebody's
the street
there's
have
going to
cell
be those
phones.
people that make any excuse possible. Oh, I was on vacation. It takes 10 seconds to click claim and do a claim. Okay. It's not like a full-time job where you have to sit there for 8 hours. There's always time. I don't want to hear the I was busy at work thing. Okay. Because if you're paying me sometimes upwards of $300, $400, depending on your bag size for 1 day's flex payment, man, I will
Take off
screw
the
work
day.
for 5 minutes. I'm doing this. And tell your
You heard
boss you
Chuck,
just made
right?
$400 and tell him
Tell
what
'em
what
you gotta go
did
to the
at work.
toilet.
Yeah. Just get out of here.
Remember Chuck asked last week. She asked, "What if you're on vacation and you forgot your cold wallet?" Prado and I both at the same time said we would be flying back and saying, "Hun, you and the kids go ahead and check into the hotel. I'm
might-
getting a flight back home."
It's seriously cheaper to fly back, pay the penalty, whatever it is on the airline
Yep.
ticket, get your thing, come back,
Absolutely.
than to miss it. Because if you miss out on that power pool, essentially, from what my predictions are, like the first month and what Prado predictions are, you could be costing yourself upwards of thousands of dollars on one thing like that. So,
Yep.
So we're just going to call the toilet the claim zone. That's what it's going to be. That's where people are going to do their most claim.
Yeah.
That's Poodle's claim zone, to be precise. That's where he does his best crypto
Poor
trading.
Poodle.
Remember?
Why don't you guys tell me Michael Starks wants to join the live?
We did.
I did. That was I
Yeah,
said that
they
way
said it
earlier.
earlier.
Said that way
Like
earlier.
20
minutes
minutes ago.
Jeez.
I told you, man.
My God.
Can we have the court reporter play that back?
Man, that was like
Yeah.
30, 40 minutes
Mrs.
ago.
Worldwide.
I told you.
I am the worst. This is why I need Mrs. Worldwide to produce the Greek show.
That was literally like 30, 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. Michael Starks, are you on Discord? If you are, can you? If he messaged me on Discord, so help me God. No, he didn't. Okay. I was gonna say that would have been weird if he messaged me on Discord and this whole time I've been ignoring him. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just assumed one of them was doing the work of sending you the link. So I'll blame the others. I'm kidding. I missed it. If you reach out to me on Discord, I will
That's
send you the
true.
link and you can join.
That's true. We
All
could
right.
have sent it too, guys. That's true.
No,
But we were
no,
waiting
it's
for your
mine.
approval.
Kelly Production says I'm listening while out doing errands. Have a great show. Yeah, we will. Let's get towards the bottom. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Plan B's down there too.
Why is he always down there?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna
No,
say
it's
no,
not.
it would not shock me
Hey,
because Plan
Fucking with
B will be like, oh, Greek takes 5 hours to get to my comments. I see how it is every time. Missy Twitch has a good sense of humor, and Greek is right. It's hard to find someone taller. I gave up and chose happiest instead. I have a California king bed. Yes, it is reinforced.
Wow, you just getting to that, dude?
Yeah, that was up there a long time ago.
What
It's-
time?
We have to thank the
What
audience.
time zone am I
They're pretty lively today.
Well, you're
We
3
got
or
how
4
many
behind
watching
because
Greek?
There's like 100.
Yeah, there's hundreds.
Greek
1
can
million.
read. Greek can read the rest of his chat, and it'll be the end of the show.
See, Kelly, I sent you a super chat. It's not going through. Yes, I got the super chat. I'm sorry. We were mid thought on something else. I did read it. Hopefully by this time
You
that I
are a
read
half
this,
hour behind.
yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, duh. I already heard you.
Greek, it's time to grab another gear, son.
Triple Moon does not like our conservative numbers. Courteous. Make Boo happy right now. Give better numbers
I
right
know.
now.
Okay.
Make it happen.
All right. $1,000 by Christmas.
He set you up. He set you up.
That is so non-committal.
That's
Give me
a Prado move right there. Kel wants to
Yeah.
know, what about G-Vol in the first week? G-Vol is very interesting with what the price is going to be, because I don't know what the market's going to be. I don't know what the liquidity is going to be. I don't know how many people are going to even. First of all, how many people are going to want to buy it? Okay, there's going to be a lot who want to buy it, and
Right.
I just don't know. It's very hard
Because how is the price going to be calculated for that if everyone who owns a G-Vol is already owns them,
Well,
unless Brian and the team decides to put some of the treasury G-Vol onto the market. But
The
how do you
only
even?
thing I would think is there has to be a buyer for every
Yeah.
seller then. So
yeah, it has
then
to be on the market.
there
But he
has to be
did
a market.
say
take a lot of
it's going to
marketing
start
to
from
make
$1 to $9.
But what's the
Well-
liquidity pool going to start out at?
Right.
That's what I need to know. And how
Unless
much
it's going to
liquidity
be
is in
some
there.
kind of. Well, it can't be a stable coin. I don't know how it's going to work
Yeah.
out.
It's going to be one of. It's very hard to really put a price tag on that. I know Prado's on Twitter saying he'll sell one for $10,000, and if somebody wants to buy a one G-Vol off me for $10,000, it's all yours. I will send it your way. You can trust the Greek. I'll send it your way.
I mean,
I don't
the
know.
market is real simple. I mean, some partnerships, man, if you really think about it, some partnerships will want a say in the actual movement of the actual blockchain. So that would put a very high price tag on it, according, especially according to who you get to partner with you, right? Like they're gonna want more voting power. They're gonna want to steer the blockchain potentially in their direction if that's what benefits them. As a you know a partner, or just just any project on the blockchain for that matter, right?
That's true. There's going to be demand for it. I know that. It's very interesting because there's a whole lot. What are you laughing at? What am I missing?
No, I'm just reading the comment. I can't
Oh.
say it.
The comments that you're like a half hour behind on.
Ordinato, what VPN service can you recommend in the market to use?
I myself, over a decade, I've used privateinternetaccess.com. I use it for my home server. I use it for all of my kids' computers. You can have multiple people using the same account. They've never done wrong by me. I love them. It always works. I'm using it right now. I don't connect anything to the internet without going through PIA. So that's my personal favorite. There's plenty of good ones out there. And there's a lot of them, Greek, that if you didn't know, there's a bunch of resellers for the same backbone too. So, some of them, it's just it's $1 more for this one versus that one, and it's the same backbone. But that's who I use, and I've tried others. That's the one that I like that works the best.
So Haley says, if you're selling some in the first week when it hit 100, then you are not qualified for the power pool. That's not. You can sell. You just have to keep one in that wallet and claim every day. That's all.
Exactly.
Now, what selling does is it lowers your percentage that you will qualify. So you want to kind of build your percentage for that power pool. You don't want to be selling. You don't want to be selling and lowering your percentage as you're like claiming every day. So that's why I see the days, like the 5 days leading up to power pool, you're going to see a lot more buys and sells because people are like, oh, on top of that, I get a bigger percentage and then I get to claim this power pool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I expect. But anybody selling the day before power pool, I claim 29 straight days and I'm going to sell some of my bag. I'm going to be like, slap yourself, bro. Slap like really hard.
Yeah. On top of that, your daily claim is going to be lower. So it kind of like multiplies. The more you sell, then you're going to get less daily claim. And then when you finally get to the power pool, you get even lower, much lower share of that. So
this is a good question.
You kind of want to hold it. Hold it.
Chad Sammer says, how many new holders in the first week? Well, we know there's 421 wallets. I think that's what it was. So man, if the wallets double first week, or that would be phenomenal. And then just keep going up with time.
Well,
But-
with the if we when we get listed on those exchanges, I think it's gonna be a ton with how everyone jumps on the new
The
coin
new.
listings. So
Yep.
yeah, but I don't know if it counts them when they're in the exchange. But if they want, obviously, if you do your research, which a lot of people don't, and you buy in an exchange, transfer it out right away into another wallet, because you can't participate in the claims or the power pool or any of all that good stuff if you're sitting in an exchange with this.
Yep.
So just telling people. So get that wallet on network. That's all. That's all.
But yeah, numbers will. I mean, I guess if the exchange comes on, technically it wouldn't be more holders because of the exchange technically. So now we're looking at just a big exchange buy, pretty much. So like
Yeah.
we'll have a lot of price action, but not necessarily you won't be able to see it on the wallet side. Like you won't be able to tell by
Yeah.
looking at the wallets.
The wallets are really going to spike up when the projects
Right.
spike up, and when a
Mhm.
lot of new people from the outside go, okay, I want to get in this project. I don't really, Vol's just the mechanism to get in, just like we use BNB. Like not, I swear.
I'm sorry. Barry's comment at the bottom.
Oh man.
Oh God. Sorry.
I'm not even gonna look. So Missy Twitch says,
You
I
don't
think in the
want
first week it has a high probability to get greater than 300 if everyone does their part in advertising this unicorn of a blockchain throughout social media and real life. That is such a great point, and it takes all of us. It's not just on the team. Win marketing, win marketing, win marketing. I'm tired of hearing win marketing, because the greatest marketing we have is every single holder, every single person here. It's free to tweet. Like, it's free to share a video to your friends. I have a video, what is Vulcan blockchain? It's the first video that pops up when you go to my page. You can share that with anybody who wants to learn all about Vulcan and what it has to entail. You can choose to share my video, or you can choose to share other YouTubers' videos. I don't care. Spread the word. That's all that matters. Spread the word. Go on Twitter, tweet, retweet every tweet. Whew. Tweet some more, and retweet. And just keep doing that. Have your Twitter open, and make sure you get all the important stuff. You retweet it. As you're seeing Brian's stuff, he just hit 100,000 followers on Twitter, and the Flutters are gonna say they're bots. Okay, we don't want that crap. But you're seeing his posts getting a lot more, like 4,000 retweets, 5,000 likes. Let's try and increase that to 10,000. Let's spread. Let's get Vulcan hashtag trending on Twitter. Let's do all that stuff. That's the easy stuff. So Missy said she tried to like Curtius Odie Vulcan for this live. Yeah, it's not airing on their channel. I didn't put it on their channel. Sorry.
Thank
This is
you,
on
though, for the
Prado's.
thought.
This is on Prado's live stream. He doesn't have their channel set up. If it was on my page, I could have done that. So yeah, that they are not set up.
Thank
It's
you,
on.
though.
It's on NR's because he
Yeah,
was supposed
thanks.
to be on, and something came on.
Thank
Came
you,
up.
Star.
Sorry, but thank you so much, Star. And I know you're watching on my page now, so I appreciate you just watching. She says Mulvad and Proton VPN are excellent. They don't sell your information.
Yep, same with PIA. Any good one, yeah, you want to do your research, just like Star's saying there. Do your research, look into it, because some do sell your information. So just
No, Proton VPN is really good. I
Yeah.
use
So-
it.
Yeah.
I use it.
So Triple Moon says Protonomics is down to 50% now on the vote. We are up to 106 votes and only 74 on my channel. That's weird. 25 is the second leading vote getter, followed by 50% and then $50 and then $75. Protonomics still in the lead at 50% of the votes. So
I will tell
Great.
Boo, I did vote Protonomics. That was just my conservative prediction.
Yeah. I put him on
Yeah.
the spot first, so he had to go conservative, because if he starts off at 500, then Fowler looks like the the enemy of the state when he says, "Oh, it's only going to hit 200."
But see, I'm not worried about that. See, I'm not worried about because I got the 8 ball. All right, 8 ball's got my back. I'm not worried.
Enemy of the
Oh
state.
my god.
That's the thing. When you're first, you have to that's why I'm the best. That's why people love when I'm with Prado. You know, I say 20 million daily volume. Prado goes, "All right, Greek, you say 20 million? I'll raise
1
you 500
billion.
million. Let's do the 1 billion numbers." Whoa, Prado, did you skip everything from 20 to 500? Greek, nobody likes those small numbers. I love it. Barry says Degen's
He
gonna
always seems so
degen.
disappointed too when you don't go to 1,000. Have you noticed that
Oh.
Prado kind of seems a little disappointed in you, Greek?
Oh, he loves it. It angers him. Like I think he goes to bed. He goes to bed
Yeah,
angry.
yeah.
He wakes up in the middle of the night. He's like, "I gotta talk to that Greek. He's being a fighter on
Talks
my
in his
channel."
That just kills me.
Greek, why aren't you saying $1 million? But then in our private conversations, I give him all the Pradonomics he can ask for, and he's all excited. So Barry says if price gets to $100, Greek will streak in Vegas, but vol if you want to see a Greek sausage. I think he meant buy vol if you want to see a Greek sausage. That's what he meant. Yeah, if it gets $100,
That's a low
I'm gonna be
bar.
happy. Yeah, that's a low bar.
$1,000. That would be the bet right there.
So Corey Hanks, can you tell exactly how the power pool will work? Is it the entire amount of unclaimed funds split up minus the 5% that goes to the treasury? So with the power pool is going to have all the unclaimed funds for the month. Now you're still going to get your percentage of that, which I anticipate 50% aren't going to collect throughout the month. Okay, and they're not going to be eligible for the power pool. If that's the case, then 50% of that power pool will automatically roll over to next month, but we will collect our percentage off the whole amount. So basically, whatever your percentage was, and then the rest will just roll over, and the 5% of whatever you collect then will go to the treasury, and that's how that will work. And it will keep doing this every single month. And the wallet it sits in keeps rebasing. Then as that wallet grows, this is the best part about it. That wallet technically is treated like a normal wallet. So it would be privy to a claim, but it can't claim. So that percentage as that wallet grows gets bigger and bigger. So it's growing its percentage that it should be claiming from the power pool. And that claim that it can't claim then goes into the power pool, which then rebases. So that thing's just going to that's why I say every month this thing rolls over and that gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I can't even imagine year 2, year 3 power pools when you have. Woo! Don't give me.
He pretty
Man.
much understands it though from his statement. He got it right.
He got it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, it's gonna be more and more people missing as time goes on. So year 2, year 3, who's gonna still be claiming? Which is gonna be us, of course, right? Like us pre-adopters, but.
My friends are going to be like, come out tonight. I'm like, nope, got to claim, bro. Got to claim.
We're going to have it
Doesn't
like
that only take like a minute?
Demonic.
Yeah, it takes a minute, but it takes a minute to claim and a lifetime to celebrate.
And yeah, man.
Greek's going to be like, I got to watch a movie.
Said.
I just claimed. Got to get my popcorn.
It only takes a second to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, and another thing you guys ain't thinking about, right? What happens when the value of the coin like gets, upwards of like 100? I'm not even 100, like 500. We get into like 1,000. We're talking years, right? We're talking years. But when you look at it, how are they going to have like bigger percentages to claim that, big amounts? That's how I look at it as like, man, as time goes on, them mechanisms get even better for the people who've been around.
It's going to be ridiculous. I can't even imagine. Like, Pradonomics are going to seem so low compared to the power pool year 2 and year 3 when that thing's like just roaring. It's going to be crazy. And in the process, what it kind of acts as is like a separate fire pit, like, because it's not selling. You don't have to worry about it selling, and it's constantly growing, eating some supply until it pays out. But then it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger every month as more and more people miss. And why do you say Curtheus win next kiss? He's Barry's in the house. Barry's in the house. You never know. Well, let me read. Was it?
I still remember that damn live. It was
Whose
hilarious.
live was that? I think that
That
was Greek's live.
Greeks. I think it's Greeks.
Was that the kiss heard around the world?
Yeah,
that was my life. Yeah.
No,
So
no,
Brandon-
no. That was your live. That was Crypto Pride's live.
Yeah, that was
Because
Pride's live.
Pride
Yeah,
was
I
like
said if we
20
get
bucks.
$25, $100
Yeah.
bucks in super chats, that he's got to blow a kiss to Boo. And man, it hit fast.
It came quick. Yeah, it did.
It's funny. I always get Crypto Pride super chat somehow with my ways. I don't understand. Brandon Coleman says most of the top 50 blockchains didn't climb above a few $100,000 in daily volume for several weeks a month. There's generally a quick FOMO pump, but then that volume money dips low. Money equals more vol. Yeah, that's somewhat true. I have always stated we're going to start off with a big pump. Then you're going to get the ramp up period. You're going to get a bunch of projects, but that's the uniqueness of this. Plus, a lot of those other blockchains came out at a time where projects weren't coming out as frequently. You know, that like everything was still in infancy in that stage. Now more and more people are knowing about this. Plus, being EVM compatible, it's going to be easier to just come on to this blockchain than most other blockchains. As to how many come on, it's going to be exciting. I know, a lot of people are working on stuff. We'll find out more. That's what this testnet's about. 15 days is 15 days from when he released it last week is the big time when you're going to start seeing projects play around with this thing. So that's the next stage in testnet. That will be huge. Am I missing comments? Am I missing? People going to hook up in Vegas. Greek's going to have to share himself with all the ladies. The Greek. Once you go Greek, you're always a freak. Oh, Jesus.
Barry's back.
Barry's back. Missy Twitch says create an auto claiming bot. That would be awesome. The next Vulcan DF. Personally,
No.
I don't know.
We don't want wait. We don't want to
I'm glad-
claiming bot.
I'm glad you're going where I'm thinking you're going, because I was going to say no. I want people. You want people to miss.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We don't
If you
want
do
no
this, and
auto-claiming
people
bot.
can sign up.
Jeez.
So true.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All it's going to take, though, is for that claiming bot to screw up even once, Greek.
That would be
And
hilarious. The claiming bot goes down,
Right?
and there's like hundreds
Yeah.
and 1,000 people, over 1,000
And then
people
we
just
get
being like,
more.
Or
Where's Dio?
can you
when
even
need him?
trust it?
Where's Dio?
What if your vol goes somewhere else? No.
yeah. Cody J says selling is basically frowned upon on the Vulcan blockchain. I need to take profit though. After what happened with Seifu, I'm definitely going to take profits. 100%. 100%. Nobody's going to stop
Brian
you
says
from
take
taking
profit.
take profits.
Yeah.
Do what's best for you. But the reason we're saying it's frowned upon, and it just depends. If you can take profits and actually do fine. Just don't sell your whole bag, because then you miss out on all the great stuff that we're talking about. The claim, the flex, the power pool. I mean, it's still going to be there, but you don't want to sell too much. But you can definitely take profits along the way and recoup your bag. That's what this is for. This is a passive income play, and it's going to be paying out for hopefully years and years to come. So you want to set yourself up for the long run. Nobody's ever saying, I've never said to anybody, don't take profits. Obviously, my plan was to sell about 5 to 10% of my bag at the start. But if we hit like $100, that percentage is going to jump down way, way more, because I just need to sell a certain amount to just pay some quick bills. But that's about it. It's nothing
On my
crazy.
end, I'm just saying you're going to miss out on your rewards and the power pool. But yeah, I've been saying recently, like, my biggest regret was not taking profits. So I did say I'm going to do 20%. I'm going to take profits at 20% of my bag on mainland launch. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking profits.
Yeah, it's all about
That's why
making
we're
a
here.
plan. You got to make a plan and stick to it.
Yeah.
That's really all it's about, right? Nobody's saying don't sell. Oh, you should sell. You should take profit, but plan your profit taking. Don't just be out there just willy nilly it, because that's when you mess up.
Yeah.
You know what my wife and I did? We made our plan, which is subject to change by the minute, but we bought a whiteboard and some marker pens, some dry erase, and we have it in our bedroom. We wrote out our entire plan, and we're ready to erase and move it, and we talk every single day, and we just know that we're in sync. So we're going to be hanging out when mainnet launches. My wife and I are going to be sitting there just like we did at Sacrifice and at Node Sacrifice, and we're going to be ready.
All right, Odie. How many times have you erased that board because Brian keeps giving you more magic?
A couple. But the good news is
You were supposed to go crazy. I want a Prado answer. I erase that thing every night because Brian keeps delivering it.
only Prado can do that. I can't do that. I'm not like that.
I'm pissed. The power pool is pissed. The flex is pissed. Prado's pissed. The whiteboard's
If
pissed.
I talk like Prado, I'd be laughing half the time. I
Oh
can't
my
do
God.
it.
I don't even know how he
serious.
keeps a
I can't
straight
do it
face
like
when
him.
he's talking. And then I love it. He's like, Greek, are you pissed, man? Are you pissed? You see this powerful? I'm like, yeah, I'm right here with you, bro. We're doing the calculations together, bro.
Yeah.
For those that haven't met Prado in person, though, he's like a pussycat when he's in person, and he's not in front of a camera. He's like a pussycat. He's just all relaxed and everything.
Yeah, with his dolphin tattoo
he's
on
fun.
his other thigh. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I just totally forgot. Public service announcement, guys. There's a giveaway going on. A 500 token Kiwi giveaway going on right now. What you have to do is join the Vulcan Gaming Discord, and there is a giveaway in the giveaway section on that Discord. All you got to do is hit participate, and that's it. You just have to be a member of the Discord. So join up.
Are Greeks allowed to win?
Greeks, everyone's allowed to play. Everybody's allowed to play.
Greeks can't win. Can't win.
For
everybody else. I'm too lucky. The 8 balls blessed me enough.
But what what Greek could do is win and put it on his stream or something.
Nah.
Nah.
Let's do it. Everybody, let's make this happen. I'm sick of always begging to get them subscribers. Let's make it happen. It should have happened already. It's long overdue. You guys have blessed me. And I can't thank you guys enough for blessing me. So let's bless these three and let's make it happen.
I appreciate everything everybody does. I haven't been putting out the content on the regular for the last about month or so, and you guys know it's because I'm ramping up extra training, getting ready to go on Ninja Warrior. So
he has a good excuse.
It's the last time I'm planning on being on the show, so I'm trying to devote.
Well, when's your next content you're releasing? Tell us, sir.
I'm just doing my lives on Tuesdays until I get back from Hollywood.
Well, we got 143 people who would like to know when Odie's going to bless us with this live. What time tomorrow, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it'll be tomorrow, Tuesday at noon EST. Shut up.
I'm sitting here trying to plug him in, and he's just like,
as a matter. Yeah, whatever. I'm actually, I'm flying down. Is the 29th of this month a Wednesday? What day of the week is that?
29th Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a Wednesday.
I will be doing. Yeah. So I'm doing a live tomorrow, the 7th. I'll do it the 14th, 21st, and the 28th. Yeah. So, in fact, I'm not going to even miss it while I'm gone because I'll be back by Monday, April 3rd at the latest from the show. So I won't even miss a live. So yes, tomorrow noon. Be there or don't. But I'm going to have some fun. The audience, you can come in and be on this side of the camera. It's a lot of fun. Vulcan veracity.
Perfect. Gmo Vol says, consigliere. Greek, silly question, but will it be just one G-Vol per vote, or will people load up on stuff they really believe in? Manipulation possible? Yeah, I'm sure people really want G-Vol can go reach out and start buying up the whole lot of G-Vol if they wanted to. It's going to be, so you're going to get one G-Vol per Vulcan you have in your wallet upon mainnet launch. So if you have a bag of 68 Vulcan, you're going to have 6,800. if you have a bag of 6,800 Vulcan, sorry, you can have a bag of 6,800 G-Vol. It's going to be weighted, so it's going to be your one vote's going to be weighted, so it's going to be a weighted vote. So the amount of G-Vol putting to your vote is how it's going to be done. Just like remember the Seifu votes they did when you were voting on the YouTube people, it was all weighted stuff. And that's how it's going to go on. So it's going to be totally weighted vote, which is the way to do it, which is how we were doing it in Seifu. But then we realized that one wallet can basically control a whole lot. But if that happens, that happens. So the only way, that's why it's important not to just get rid of your G-Vol and keep it if you want these voting rights, because there's not going to be any more that gets made. And Khan says auto-claiming bot is cool, but those fail too. The one time it doesn't work, you are out of the whole month's power pool. No. There's a way to use a bot, guys, and it's not need access like you think. Okay. So he's saying it doesn't need the access, but if it fails one time, I would hate to miss out on a power pool if I trusted a bot. I wouldn't even trust a bot myself because of that very reason.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I like the idea, but I have to agree.
It's so easy, guys. It's so easy to just hit.
Even Missy Twitch, yeah.
Just hit the claim button.
Yeah. I know everybody, wants the easy way, but sometimes, first thing, rather than getting your cup of coffee first, maybe get your cup of coffee so you're well energized, so you don't mess anything up. Just make it your morning routine. You have 20. This isn't something where like right when the timer runs out, you have like a 10-minute span and oh my gosh, I missed it. You have 24 hours. So they collect for day one, and on day two, you're collecting day one's power flex. That's how it works. Okay. You're collecting for the previous day. So as day two is accumulating, you're collecting for day one. So you have that 24-hour span. So if you can't hit a claim button in 24 hours, I don't know of any human being that's busy 24 hours in the day and where they don't have any time of the day where they're sitting down. I mean,
yeah. I have 8 wallets. I'm going to have to claim 8 times a day, and I am not bitching about it. That'll be probably half hour of my day.
Yeah, me and you both. Day. I got 5 wallets. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But it's the same thing like on B&B. I say I do like 15 claims a day on different various projects. So I'm constantly, and I'm managing 3 different wallets doing that.
Tie me to a tree and slap me silly, Greek. I can't wait to claim 8 times a day.
Barry says hire someone to claim for you. Get your corporation offshore in the Caribbean and just sip Mai Tai on the beach. Can you trust them?
Right. You're getting access to your wallet.
Yeah, that's your wallet. Yeah.
This is what I always think. I got a profit-taking plan, but if it hits $1,000, the plan just goes, yeah. If this thing goes to $1,000 in the first week, any profit-taking plan, I don't care, like Odie's profit-taking plan that he has written down, probably just got thrown out the window, right? But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. Like your plan, this is a great thing. If like the $1,000 hits, man.
Oh yeah, all the plans. All the plans.
I'd be like, am I doing 50%, selling 50%, or am I selling 60, 80? Yeah. I wouldn't know.
But Triple Moon's got her boo, so she's set, regardless of what happens with the price. That should make you feel good.
Sweet. So sweet.
I'm sorry. Sweet. Oh
my God.
Oh yeah. So it's both exciting and scary. Life-changing money comes with accountants, financial advisors, family members hitting you up out of the blue, profit strategies. But yes, like Odie, have a plan. You have to. Yeah, I got the CPA out of the way. Got Papa Greek. And then I also got the family members hitting me up. They'll still be there, but then I can say I told you so to all of them who said, Greek, we should have listened to you. We should have done it. All my friends, I can't wait. They do have a room on a few different Discords. That is true. The dating chat has become the boot chat. I'm going to rename it. I just decided today I'm going to rename it the boot chat. And it's going to be awesome. And you guys, I just stopped trying to go in there in the Greek dating chat because yeah. Cody J says I might just keep my full no profits on my safe bill and claim each day. I have like 1,000 vol on a ledger, so I might just use that for taking profit. Does a transfer count as a sell? A transfer, you pay 5%, but that's same as a sell. There's nothing to it. You just got to do what you got to do with. But yeah, that's why I set up my wallets in a way. So I sacrifice in a way where I got a fun bag, which is the bag that I was planning on selling. But you know, who knows? I might not sell it anymore because that was when I first set up all these wallets. When I sacrificed and had that plan, that was for old strategies with Seifu X mechanics, not set up for anything new. So now it just makes my life harder when it comes to claiming because it's another wallet I got to claim. But poor Greek, he's got to claim on another wallet. But no, it will be just fine. Greek is like a hairy Gumby. Yeah. DP's like 5'4" in real life. He is. How tall is DP? He's like
Yeah, that's about right. Because he's
I'm
shorter
like-
than me. I'm
I thought he
5'10".
was. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a whole head taller than him.
He's pretty close to. Yeah, he and Bobby were pretty close in height.
Yeah, he was coming up to our shoulders. Yeah, so he's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was definitely shorter than I had thought. I didn't realize. So, but he's like British Bulldog. It don't matter how tall Prado is. He's just.
He's 5'7", Mrs. Worldwide. See?
5'7".
Oh, he's 5'7".
5'7".
Oh, okay.
And Barry says everyone super chat so Greek can get a full body wax before Vegas. Please don't do that. It hurts. It hurts.
Then when
Oh,
you
man.
streak
A lot.
the Greek, you'll be aerodynamic though.
Yeah, and you'll see all my flab, saggy skin. Sorry, don't want to put
Well,
that
we can do
anywhere.
it in the dark.
Okay, I see what's going on. People are commenting on Prado's channel, but you're on your own channel. Not sure, but I know I left your channel thinking Dan's channel is getting the most comments answered. No, all the comments show up in one swift. Doesn't matter where you leave the comment, Kelly Productions. The problem is there's just a crap ton of comments, and I'm the only one who has access to the comments. But now I got Mrs. Worldwide to bring up anything crazy important that might come in. That's always been the problem. But yeah, it's a whole lot of comments. You guys do an excellent job, and that's what makes these lives so exciting is the comments we get, because obviously like today, we can talk about power pull till we're blue in the face. We've talked about power pull a ton. We've talked about the flex. But we've gone an hour, 40 minutes because you guys bring up a bunch of points and you bring up ideas, and that makes the show go. So I appreciate all of it. Unfortunately, it's very tough because, you know, as you're going down, yeah, confirmant. Greek and I and even Odie have PTSD with claiming, so it's understandable. Some people may not want to do it every day. Yeah, whenever you're in a Forex Shark project, you just have to get used to claiming.
That is so true. Oh,
and Richard Hudman says it best. If people can't hit a button, I don't know what to tell them. Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, you're going to get those people are going to be like, and you're going to hear it. You're going to hear the excuse train. Everybody doesn't want to take accountability. So when they miss a day of claiming, they're going to go straight to the excuse train, and they're going to be like, I was busy. No, you weren't. You had 5 minutes that day. Okay. There's always time in the day for you to do what you need to do. Yeah, and don't hire somebody from the Caribbean because it didn't work so well for Sam Bankman-Fried. Great point. That was a good one, actually.
He sunk his own boat. Doesn't matter who he hired. That guy had ill intent no matter what he says. Oh, I'm sorry I screwed up. Really? Really? There's billions of dollars of people's hard-earned money gone, and that's the best you can do? I screwed up.
That's how you know you really screwed up, is when you say, I screwed up. This is a good
okay,
point.
never mind.
What? Oh, you were making a joke. Oh. Biz Entertainment says, the Greek, so the day of the power pool is also the safest day to transfer wallets if wanting to make sure not to mess up the following month. So after you claim your power pool, do all your transferring that day. After you claim your daily flex, whatever, and your power pool, transfer it, and then that's the wallet you're going to use for the next day starting the next month. That's the best and easiest way to do it, unless you want to do it day one and just get everything in the wallet it's supposed to be right when we open up. Just start transferring and doing everything. Get everything in the wallet you want, and then you don't have to worry about this. That's so after you claim after a power pool of that, that's the best. First of all, I would just leave it in the, well, unless you're putting it to a cold wallet. Get it in cold wallets if you can.
Are you just skipping around comments?
I'm trying to
I was
read.
looking at the
I'm
one
trying
that
to
Missy,
read. What? Which one?
the two above it, the one two above that.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have him do a laser hair removal instead. I guess I could.
Hmm.
Barry says Crisco Greek's wax body and try to catch him when he streaks for Vol price. Oh Jesus. Greek, you call your bag fun bag. Yeah. Well, okay, I won't even try because I'll just probably say something that will make it even sicker. Kelly Productions. Well, as a martial artist, Odie should know it's not about how tall you are. Speed, accuracy, power, controlling distance, dictating pace chooses the outcome of the fight. That's for the people thinking.
Absolutely, 150 million%. I won more kumites than I can count with people that were, 6'5", 6'3". I mean, anybody that's 6 feet taller than me. You may have a longer reach, but you have to be able to hit me. It's easy. Anyway, yes, very true. It's knowledge is power. It's not about how big or how strong you are.
Commander wants to know if you can transfer your vol before mainnet. Unfortunately, you can't. This is why I was preaching at the time of sacrifice to get everything set up in your cold wallets and sacrifice from there, so you didn't have to mess around and do all this stuff. Unfortunately, you just got to pay the 5%. If you're moving into a cold wallet, it's worth the price of safety. That's all I can say. It's worth it. You don't play basketball, huh, Missy? She's a klutz. Screw basketball. I had 2 left feet. Yeah.
I'm not saying that I won every match. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I would always get annoyed because I was like, when I was playing basketball, like when I was younger, I was the tallest person. Then I got to high school and everybody was taller than me. And I'm like, oh, this sucks now. And I would get jealous when I'd see like 6'9" people. And I go, do you guys play basketball? That's the first question everybody asks. And they go, no, I don't play basketball. And you're like, what? I go crazy for your height. And they go, it's not all it's meant. It's not all that good.
But if you know how to use it, though, that's the thing.
That's true.
You know how to use your height. Because the guy that one of my best buddies who also actually works where I work, he and I were sparring partners for forever, and he's 6'3", and dude is wicked fast for his height. And he and I it was about 50-50. About half the time I beat him, half he beat me. We'd use completely different strategies. I'd have to make him, throw a punch or a kick, and I'd get out of the way just at the last possible second so I could move in and go get my point. But sometimes foot in the face. So it just depends.
So Mr. Greek, part Wookiee. I'm not that. Well, yeah. That's what Greeks do. We grow facial hair. We grow hair like it's our job. It's our second job. Yeah, my great grandpappy was a half Wookiee.
You catch the first Mando? The season premiere?
Yes, it was amazing.
Missy, did you catch it too? Because I know she's a massive Star Wars fan.
You
guys?
Yeah, I caught it.
Good, huh? That was freaking awesome.
I get so annoyed when an episode finishes and they play that music. Yeah. And I'm like, God, I want another one right now.
My oldest kid is a total Star Wars nerd. She's just like me. And so we've been talking all week. He's like, yeah, that was good.
It was very good. Crunch Bear says, believe I missed this, but is everyone saying if you sell or transfer during the month, it excludes you from the power pool? It doesn't. The only thing it does is lower that percentage in that wallet, because that wallet that you're claiming from, okay, if you transfer from one wallet, so this is the thing. Let's say you do the first week in one wallet, and then you're like, oh, I don't want it in this wallet. I want to move to a cold wallet. And then you transfer that whole amount to the new wallet. the Flex reads that as a separate wallet, and now that first wallet's missed a day, that second wallet missed the first week, so you don't qualify for the power pool. That's what a lot of people are mistaking, is if you transfer, like, let's say 90% from the first wallet to the second wallet, well, then you just lowered your percentage on that. Now you're only getting 10% of what you would have gotten. So you got to play it right. But selling does not exclude you. As long as one vol is in that wallet and you have claimed every day, you are eligible. That what it does do is lower your percentage. So that's all you got to keep in mind. And Commander wants to know, please explain why you cannot transfer your ball before midnight. I think wants to know why can't you transfer your
Before
vol
mainnet.
before
Yeah.
mainnet. Before mainnet. Yeah, it's probably spell correct, which makes sense. Because it doesn't exist. So the way it's going to work is you're going to get the contract address, you're going to put it in just like we have for testnet. You're going to have that set up on your MetaMask. And then right when we go, like maybe 5 minutes, the coins are going to start showing up. But you will not be allowed to trade those coins till that bell rings. Ding, 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 ding. As soon as that bell rings, ding, 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 and we're live at a set time, that's when you can do everything. But you can't do it. The coins don't exist now, and you're not going to be able to trade. There's going to be no way to trade them. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Who knows? Brian's done a lot of crazy things in the past. Maybe it'd be like, okay, you can do transfers for, but even then, no, because we want the tax on, because that's going to be adding to our power pool and flex and all that stuff. Mars Bar says to claim, even if you have no fingers, there's no excuse not to use your stump. That is true. That is true.
Use that elbow.
That's use everything you got. Put the elbow grease, whatever you got to do. Robert Doucette says, like any new project, time will show if it's a failure or if it's a success. Brian Legend will show all the haters that winners are those who are on the Vulcan train from Safe to Vulcan to the moon. That's exactly it. This is the way. I liked when he was flying the ship and Grogu's in his pod up top.
Yeah.
Like, woo!
That is so cool.
I'm just like that.
It kind of reminds me of a whatchamacallit. Where's Palpatine from Naboo? Is that a Naboo ship? Because it looks like one of their like.
It does look like, yeah.
Yeah. And because it has, and it has Grogu back where like R2 or an R2 unit would be. So it's kind of, that's what I was thinking about when I was watching. That was a kick-ass episode.
You know what bothered me about that episode though? It's just how stubborn Mando is about like sticking to this creed. Like he does. Like, I mean, I get it, right? Like I get it, but he is like stubborn. Like it's almost to the point where he won't even have a whole new side story. It's kind of bothering me because he could have such a better story breaking away from the Mando, right? Like, it's because they're both, if you think about it, right? Like Grogu totally forgo Jedi training, right? Totally forgo it, right? He should make that same pivot where he's like, whatever, and now they're both like partners. Like it would be such a better show. Now you can still be Mandalorian. You just cast it out.
He just ruined it for thousands of people.
It's not a spoiler alert.
Millions watching around the world.
That's not already aired.
Huh? Oh, it did. But
it already aired last week. It's not a spoiler.
I know, but some people might not have watched.
At this point,
if you don't
need to be informed. You need to be informed. Come on.
Yeah, I was waiting for that too, Barry. I was actually wondering why they didn't why you didn't crack that out. That was interesting why you didn't. Yeah.
And yes, the Starfighter is from Naboo from the prequels.
Okay.
That's
what I was thinking.
That's really cool what they did with that Naboo. You could tell you could see like the visual modifications to like it looks really cool. And that space fight scene was spectacular. That was spectacular.
Yeah, that was wicked.
They've done a great job on that show. We've gone for an hour 48 minutes. Unfortunately, I got some more work to do tonight. Can't talk about it, but so I gotta get going and closing this up. Thank you so much for everybody who has watched and who's left super chats. Whatever channel you've watched, I'm just appreciative that you watch. Kurthius, you got any last words for us?
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. And this phase is kind of like the waiting period, but we can do so much more. Do our part in the community to like, share, create content on Twitter, which a bunch of people are doing and putting in the effort. So yeah, my hat's off to everyone out there who's doing a ton of that work. And yeah, tune in every Saturday for my Scorching Saturdays at 12 p.m. EST. Always a blast. Everyone's always welcome in there to jump in and have fun along with every one of us. And don't forget to watch Crypto Pride's video today. I'm on the community spotlight. As always, feeling bullish. And that's my last words for today.
Odie, what's your last words, sir?
Thank you again, Greek, for having me on. Always appreciated. It's always great to be here, and thank you everybody in the audience for making the lives that the Greek does so awesome. It takes, I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be any fun if there wasn't anybody here. So thank you to every last one of you who are out there that interacts with us up here. We can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Please do tune in if you have absolutely nothing better to do tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Come check out my live Vulcan Veracity every Tuesday with your very own Vulcan Ninja Warrior, myself. And I heard that somebody named the Greek might be there tomorrow, possibly.
I don't know. I don't feel
this
like
guy
it.
named Fowler, and I think this guy named Kurthius might make a special appearance where we have yet to see. But yeah, please do. And if you want to get on this side of the camera, I'll have the link in the chat as soon as we go live. You can come in and give your 2 cents.
It's not as scary as it seems. Or
No,
is it?
it's not. No.
Fowler, do you have any words of
I'll
wisdom?
tell you what. Never mind.
No. Tell us what.
It's scarier getting on Ninja Warrior and getting up to the starting line with the camera in your face than it is getting up here. I guarantee you. This is nothing.
Yeah, because if you
Come
flop, everybody has to watch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be so terrified. And last but not least, Fowler, before the rundown.
All right. So, guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow to my live. It's my daily live, Fowler's Crypto Talk. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern. We go through Vulcan news and we go through some gaming news. And yeah, come check it out. And also make sure you join the Vulcan Gaming Discord and participate in the 500 token Kiwi token giveaway. So join up and put your name in the hat to try to win some Kiwi token.
Make sure you get that Kiwi token. I'm trying to get all the way to the start to do this rundown. We're going to do a Prado style. No, I'm not as good as Prado. So first today was Lady Bex, followed by DR, John Kano, Richard Hudman, AA in the house. We have Choppy in the house. Chappy, sorry. We have Little Boo, Triple Moon in the house. Arnold's in the house. Dursel Tex in the house. J Legend. Ken and Guido Racing's in the house. Brian P. Vulcan Dell. Jaime Garcia Prieto's in the house because you can too. Live Freedom's in the house. Thank you so much once again for that amazing artwork you made of me. Inspire Life Goals is in the house. Mina Hernane's in the house. My arch nemesis, the Packers fan, the Notorious One's in the house. Right now, start leaving your name at the bottom. Leave it at the bottom so I don't forget you if you were here and you want to get known. Sorry. Vulcanator's in the house. Kurthius is in the house. Ulrich is in the house. Ari Diesel's in the house. Willie Washington's in the house. Old Billy 1315. Chris Cruz is in the house. Nevin Loverick's in the house. Andre Pop's in the house. Vulcan Blockchain. Canalupo's in the house. Vinci Lima's in the house. Curly86 is in the house. A lot of people are in the house. Mellafella Crypto's in the house. Go check out his YouTube page if you haven't already. You can catch his videos. They release on my Discord as well. Florida Finest Vool's in the house. Tony S is in the house. Sari Mode's in the house. OBZ's in the house. Confirmant RM, please check out his YouTube page as well. Check out anythingcrypto.news so you never miss any news in crypto. Seifu Warriors in the house. Chad's Hammer. I don't know if I've done these. Jason's in the house. Check out his Twitter. He does amazing stuff on Twitter. Amazing artwork that I occasionally steal and I'm going to be using in my videos. Sorry, bro. I'm apologizing again. Big OD's in the house. T Kiwi's in the house. Check out Kiwi Token. And it's awesome. Rob Cato's in the house. Balls Deep, who will be joining tomorrow, hopefully. Biz Entertainment, who's always doing excellent works in the house. Doing stuff that we couldn't do ourselves while on a live. So he takes care of everything that we need him to take care of. And he's a big part of our success. So thank you so much, Biz. You do an amazing job for all of us. Garrick Bros in the house. Melanin Delights in the house. 12 Wise 34 is in the house. King Kaching's in the house. All right, I'm going all the way to the bottom. So if you don't want to be missed, leave it in the bottom. It's a bunch of Biz Entertainment at the bottom. Benz's 25's in the house. Barry McCockener's in the house. Wow.
Missy
Twitch.
Missy's in the house.
Missy Twitch is in the house. I can't find one of her comments, but I will find it.
She
Nick
left a
Young's in the
bunch.
house. Kelly Productions. Yeah, she left a bunch, but in the section I'm at. Mrs. Worldwide's in the house.
Like no music.
Richard. Oh, I suck. I suck. I suck. Cody J's in the house. Bobtail's in the house. Yeah, it's not as good without the music. Crunch Bear. I knew something was missing. I knew something was missing. Commander 605's in the house. Missy Twitch is in the house. Mars Bar's in the house. Robert Doucette's in the house. And now we're going to the bottom because I don't have music, and this is just getting crazy. MD1709 loves the rundown even without the music. So, guys, enjoy the moment because we are going to have a great moment coming up when this blockchain's finally released. Let's get rid of this comment. And you already know we're all going to make it.
Peace out, Daniel Prado, worldwide.
Wow.